Wait, what story should I tell? What's up, guys? This is Rebecca again, here with another story for our Breaking the Wall series, which this is where we break that fourth wall and we show you how things are being done. We show you some mistakes that we've made along the way and trying to save you from making the same ones. So, I guess I'll just jump right in it. This one is also from an early part of my career where I think it was either my first paid shoot or it was one of the first paid shoots. And it was by a near and dear close friend of mine. And I will put her on blast because this is also an apology video because I know I messed up so bad. But her name is Julie Simon. And she owns this incredible dance group out in Riverside. They're lively, they're fun, and they are one of the most talented people that I've ever met. And coming to her studio with April and just kind of seeing them in class and taking some classes with them, I just happened to drop by and say, hey, I take photos. If you guys need photos, just let me know. And it turns out they did. They had an upcoming performance where she needed a group photo, like a nice group photo, to put on a poster to kind of advertise the show that was coming up. And so she had hired me to take that photo. And I was really excited. I was super stoked. Again, I think it was maybe the first paid shoot, or if not one of the first paid shoots. So of course I was like, heck yeah, like I got this, this is awesome. At the time, I was shooting with a Nikon camera, a D30-100 with a kit lens, which not that it's a bad lens, it was a great setup, and I know it's a great setup, but the thing was I didn't know how to use it. So up until that point, I had been shooting pretty much everything I was doing in auto, and I just got lucky. I would take 12 million shots, and 3 of those would turn out, and those would be the ones that I would advertise and say, hey, I can take this work all of the time. When in reality, behind the curtain, I knew I couldn't, and I was just relying on auto to kind of figure it out for me, because I figured if I could shoot in auto and get a couple good photos, then my clients will be happy, and that's it. I'm just gonna kind of just fast track myself, I guess. I don't even know. Now that I think about it, it was such a dumb mistake. But fast forward, we decided that we were gonna do it inside of the studio, which there's nothing wrong with that. The only thing wrong is that I didn't know how to work with the light inside of the studio. So with the fluorescent lights in there, I kept getting like this banding thing on my photos. At the time, I didn't know what that was. But now, obviously, I understand where it was, but I kept saying, I got the shot, this is great, I'm confident about it. Completely just trying to mask this like extreme anxiety with just false confidence. And I like kind of directed a couple shots because I wanted to get the poses right and get everything right so that they could post this on a poster board to advertise their show. Goodness gracious, Julie Simon, you are just a blessing. Thank you for letting me fail so hard. But she kind of stepped in. She realized that I was taking a little bit more time than I think was needed to kind of set up the settings because my auto just wasn't working. And so she jumped in and she kind of placed and posed all of the girls from her dance group, and it worked. It worked really well. I loved her poses. And I told her everything was fine, and like I appreciate her stepping in and kind of helping out. And then when I got home and I edited the photos, I realized my settings were so bad, and I tried to do what I could in Photoshop to kind of make them better. But what I gave her, I know is what she didn't deserve. And it's like one of the most embarrassing, like just shoots to this day that I'm like, oh, why did I do that? But I'm so glad it happened, because it happened unlike a lot of people, how they learn their mistakes with cameras. They're doing it on their own time as a hobby. And this is one of those situations where I went in with too much confidence that I probably shouldn't have had, because she was paying me and I didn't know how to work my camera. So I'm really, really blessed that that actually happened, because now at that point I thought to myself, okay, if I want to take this seriously, and I want to continue having fun and photographing dancers and taking these videos that I know I love, I should probably learn how to use my camera, because situations like that should never happen, especially if you're getting paid as the professional who's orchestrating the shoot and getting paid to get the shot for the client. So it was an early mistake, and Julie Simon, I am so sorry, and if you guys need another photo shoot, we've got a studio, come over and I will make it up to you 100%, but we made it work. The photo came out okay. She made it work. Her show was fantastic, like they always are. And I learned that you can't just shoot on auto for the rest of your life. So I kind of pivoted and transitioned into, okay, I need to study and learn what I'm doing. Yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you for watching yet again and letting me just kind of word vomit in front of the camera, because I have so many of these stories that I just want to share with you guys to hopefully save you the same mistakes and just kind of shed a little bit of knowledge on like my experience and my path in this industry. So thanks again. This is the Breaking Walls series and I hope to see you guys soon. Okay, bye.